I did an episode about OnlyFans talking about the platform. I had sort of a different take on OnlyFans, and I stand by what I said, of course, because I don't fall into the demographic of who subscribes. But there are business elements connected to OnlyFans that may hinder its expansion. And it's starting to rear its head just a little bit because you got some folks questioning it a little. You got some investors that are kind of sitting back to see what does the website do. And then you have Mia Francis, who decides to leave the platform. If you don't know who that is, yeah. So leaves the platform due to its explicit content. Now, it's not just for explicit content, okay? OnlyFans is for more than just what it has become famous for. But of course, it's that leveled it up to prominence, boosted it up a bit. And so being associated with that, maybe having a bad reputation for other opportunities and business deals, and maybe certain investors have policies that say, nah, we can't partner with that. People sit back and watch to see what happens here in 2021. 2020 was the big boom, of course, the pandemic. I'm wondering if the pandemic does not hit, do we know about OnlyFans the way that we do now? It was on the rise in 2019. But boy, last year changed the ball game, didn't it? So, all right, explicit content though. They were going to remove the content and then they decided to keep the content as is. But could that have been a warning? Maybe a warning to creators to change their method, maybe to remind them that at any point things could change. So don't get too comfortable. Yeah, you're raking in six figures, but I don't know. Or maybe there's something going on in the mind of the creator. Expansion is possible. It's being considered, right? But see, while all that's going on with OnlyFans, off in the corner, you have this company known as Clubhouse Media Group that decides to launch a site titled Honeydrip.com. And what is Honeydrip.com? Well, OnlyFans 2.0, but a little less explicit. At least that's the goal. So I guess OnlyFans would be the NC-17 or XXX, and Honeydrip.com would be the PG-13 or rated R at the most. Honeydrip.com started up in September, and things are a little bit glitchy. Of course, when you first start out, you're trying to figure out, what are the machinations? How are things working? People get on, but Mia Francis is over there, and she has 1.2 million on Instagram, and then you have some others that have made the move. There's this model, I think, or former Playboy model that moved over there. This fitness instructor, a social media influencer that moved over there. So attracting all of this over there. Of course, they're a byproduct of Clubhouse Media Group that is making some power moves here in 2021, not just with the launching of honeydrip.com, but with many other things. Okay. Social media influencer related. That's a part of their package. It's interesting how you're seeing the development of this. We could be looking at the very reason why Hollywood does not exist in the year 2030. Or if it does exist in 2030, it has less power or less of an impact. Because now we're living in the age of the social media influencer, those who have a direct connect to the supporters and fans, hence the reason for OnlyFans. And this connection is built direct. So it kind of changes the landscape in terms of how people feel about celebrities, how they feel about long form content. TikTok changed the game. Now everything is short, and then you have all these other platforms trying to compete with that. Instagram changes their platform. But let me stay on topic here. I'm going to put the article featuring Mia Francis and her explaining reasons why she decided to leave OnlyFans and what she's looking to do with Honeydrip. And I'll put in some more articles in the description box that talk about Honeydrip and Clubhouse Media Group and what they're trying to do. And fresh company, by the way, and they're different from Clubhouse app, which I'm actually surprised that they would even go with that. You know how some things form simultaneously and one hits before the other, and so then do you change it? I don't know. That'll be interesting going forward. But let's see here. Honeydrip.com. Safer for ladies, less explicit. There's a market for explicit content. There's always going to be a market for that. And, OnlyFans is not the only thing. I mean, we had things before it. But what will be the evolution of this? Because again, I have an entirely different take on all of this. Okay. I understand how, from a business standpoint, you want to avoid certain things that are taboo, things that are not socially acceptable, because it's all about the bottom line. Hence the reason why I feel the way that I do, or think the way that I do. You can check out the other episode of T.O.T. for that. But I'm curious to see what the evolution is and how this competitive landscape develops over the course of the next 6 months.